Some exciting news here on New England Patriots Today by Chat Sports. Yours truly, Tyler Jones, stepping aside, but no need to fear, Patriots fans. You are in good hands as my guy Harrison Graham and producer Nick Roloff are going to take over this channel. Won't be the last time you see me here on Patriots Today. I'll pop in every now and then. But Harrison, I know you guys are so excited to cover this team as we reached a brand new milestone of 6,000 subscribers.
Yeah, exciting times here on this channel. Good job to you and company getting this channel to 6,000 subscribers. Excited for you and your other opportunities here at Chat Sports. Super Patriots fan Nick Roloff going to help guide the content here on this channel. He's been a Pats fan his whole life. I'm excited to be a face and voice of this show. Patriots struggling a bit right now, but exciting topics to talk about for the rest of the season and on into the offseason.
Yeah, and if you still want to follow me along, I'm on X and all other social media platforms at Tyler Jones Live. But, Harry, you guys got a loaded show ahead, so I'll get on out of here, let you guys take over as you catch up on the latest news surrounding the New England Patriots.
All right, let's dive right into Patriots Today here. We're going to explore the latest Patriots injury news as they had a practice today. Yes, on a Tuesday. No, that is not normal. We'll discuss. Also, a former Patriot is back and joining the practice squad. And should the Patriots sell at the NFL trade deadline, we will give our answer on that as well. Busy show here on the channel. But first, let us know, should the Patriots go into the full tank for the rest of the season? Just mail it in. Right at a season and tank. Let me know what you guys think. T for tank, D for don't, 1-5 start. It's not pretty for Bill Belichick and the boys right now. All right, let's dive into the latest injury news. I mentioned it a few moments ago. The Patriots practice today. That is not normal for an NFL schedule. If you are playing on a Sunday, you have a walkthrough Monday to review the game before. You're off Tuesday. You have your first practice of the week Wednesday. Not Bill Belichick. He called an extra practice today, and there were a lot of Patriots that were held out of this practice, and a couple that did return as well. So it's not all bad news on the injury front. A couple of guys that are back. Jack Jones practiced today. So did Demario Douglas. A couple of players that you really would like to see get back out there. I know there was a lot of juice and excitement with Douglas in the preseason heading into this year, and obviously he's been banged up. And these are two young players that, A, the Patriots need, and just B, I'm eager to watch, especially if this does go the way we think it might, where this team is a seller and you do start evaluating young talent. Douglas and Jones are two guys that I want to see get out on the football field and show what they can do. You look at this Patriots cornerback unit. Obviously, they brought back J.C. Jackson, Jonathan Jones in there as well. They've been banged up at this position, so to get Jack Jones back would be very, very key for a secondary that has been reeling throughout this season. Now, players that did not practice today, Rhamondre Stevenson is dealing with an ankle injury, also a head injury as well. Hunter Henry has got an ankle injury. Trent Brown with the chest issue. Juju Smith-Schuster with the head injury. Jonathan Jones with an ankle, again, banged up in that secondary. Josh Uche with the foot. Keon White with the head injury. And then Davon Gocho is dealing with an ankle injury as well. And yeah, you're already struggling. These are all starters, by the way. So it's tough right now, man. It is very, very tough coming off a close loss to the Las Vegas Raiders this past week. And look, we just got to be honest about things sometimes, right? That's our job here at Chat Sports. We're going to give you our honest analysis and opinions based on the latest news and rumors that are out there. The injuries have really hurt. Especially the ones to the starters, and it doesn't help when you're already lacking top-tier talent. Like, when you are a team that needs to have guys healthy because you don't have a super high-end talented roster and you have guys who are injured in a very tough division, it's just an uphill battle, man. And I think we've seen that throughout this season, which is why New England is off to this very, very slow start. So I want to ask you guys, be honest with us here. Is the Patriots season over? And what I mean by that is, are they cooked? Are they have no chance of making the playoffs? Type Y for yes, type in for no. I think they're toast, especially in their next couple of games coming up against Buffalo and Miami. We'll discuss what that means for the trade deadline. What say you? Pin comment on today's show. Is the Patriots season over? Type Y for yes or N for no. All right, Mark Daniels here with a note as the Patriots are bringing back Conor McDermott to the practice squad. Of course, McDermott has been here before. He started 6 games last year for the Patriots at right tackle. He was injured, then released before Week 1 with an injury settlement. Did not sign anywhere, and now he is back. Spent some time with the Bills and the Jets in his first 5 seasons as well. And look, the offensive line has been a problem. There's been injuries all over the place. I do want to give Trent Brown credit. He's been pretty decent on that left side, but Adarian Lowe has not been very good at right tackle. You've had injuries on the interior with Cole Strange, most notably. So I think there's a situation where McDermott can come in here, get back up to speed, and potentially play when you look at those right tackle issues. Now, McDermott last year, when he did play for this team, he only gave up 1 sack and 7 QB hits. Now, is that fantastic in 6 games of work? No, but serviceable is the word I would use. And considering the right tackle position has already given up 4 sacks and 6 QB hits through 6 games this year, I'm certainly open to getting McDermott back into the fold here to see if he can at least work his way to bringing more competition, if nothing else. Good run blocker a year ago. Wasn't as great as a pass blocker, but I thought all in all was at least serviceable again, is the word I would use. And obviously, I think if Stevenson can get healthy and play, you want to run the football, and that's one thing McDermott does well, is run block. And I like bringing him back. Look, you got to be proactive on the offensive line right now. It's just not a good unit. It's a bottom 5, bottom 3 offensive line in the NFL. For my taking. Trent Brown's had a nice season, but when he's easily your best offensive lineman, that's a bit of a problem. And I would not be surprised if McDermott got in there and was starting within a couple of weeks. So keep an eye on that. We'll monitor that situation as he catches back up to speed with this offense and the conditioning and all of that. But he could be back on the field very, very soon. Now, coming up, should the Patriots sell at the NFL trade deadline, which is 2 weeks from today on Halloween? Today is the 17th. 2 weeks from now is October 31st, the NFL trade deadline. We'll tell you why they should or should not here in a little bit. But first, got to show some love to our sponsor, BetUS. If you take the Patriots' opponents this season, you would have made yourself some money this year. But new game ahead. You never know what could happen. Get started with BetUS if you want to go bet on some NFL, NBA, MLB games, whatever the case may be. Chatsports.com/bet is where you get signed up. Use our promo code Chat125. That's going to get you a 125% deposit bonus, $100 down. They will give you an additional $125 for free. You look at Week 7 odds here. Bills 9-point favorites. Over under between the two teams 41.5. And I was talking to our producer Nick Roloff, aka Rolly, our super Patriots fan here at Chat Sports. You guys will see him from time to time. This might be the biggest home deficit in terms of a point spread the Patriots have had since the pre-Brady era. Like, I can't think of a game where they would have been bigger dogs at home. So it's an uphill climb. Buffalo's been a weird team this year. They almost lost to the Giants, but it's going to be tough sledding, let's be honest. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code is chat125 to get started with BetUS. Okay, let's take a look at that NFL trade deadline conversation here. The Patriots have just been a bad football team this year, and they've got some valuable assets. There's been a lot of chatter. Is Kyle Duggar a guy you move? I would like to keep him and pay him and give him a second contract, but he's an asset. But I think the bottom line is you're 1-5 in your next 2 games. You're probably not going to win. I mean, if you split these, it would be considered a success if you're being completely honest. Bills at home, at Miami. Both teams are playing really good football this year. So realistically, you're probably 1-7, at best 2-6. That's seller. You're a seller if you're in that category, if you ask me. So we'll take a look at some trade assets and what the Patriots most likely will be doing in just a little bit. I'll tell you this, if the Patriots make a trade, we're going to make a video here on the channel. We're fired up to be here, so hit that subscribe button when Patriots news drops. We're going to have you covered. Do not miss out. Also, turn on that notification bell, because if we ever go live for a watch party or for some major breaking news, whatever the case may be, you'll get notified when we do go live, so hit that bell icon as well. Again, you're going to be 1-7, I believe, if you lose both those games, which means you absolutely sell. You sell the pieces that make sense to sell. I think there's a couple of tricky ones that you would have to make a tough decision for, but like a Kyle Duggar, who I would rather pay and keep. But guys like this, Kendrick Bourne, who's been connected to trade buzz a lot, Mike Gesicki could be on the trade block, Josh Uche, that's a big one right now. He's kind of in that Duggar category. Do you keep him around? Do you give him a second contract? Do you trade him? Jabrill Peppers, Jalen Mills in the mix as well. If someone's looking for a veteran DB who's versatile in both of those categories, Peppers and Mills, they could be on the move. But if I'm New England, I'm looking to try and stack some draft capital, even if it's middle, later rounds. Just load up because you're very much in the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams, for Drake May, and adding later assets only helps you out if you're trying to move up a couple of spots if you need to. So that's where I'm at. I think they're going to sell. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. I mentioned a few moments ago, Super Patriots fan Nick Roloff, a.k.a. Rolly. He's our new producer at Patriots Today. He's driving a lot of the content here. You guys will see him on screen from time to time. He's going to be firing his Patriots takes for you guys, so don't miss out on that. Excited to work with him here on this channel. My name is Harrison Graham. We'll see you guys soon. See ya.